Welcome back to Witcombe Park Farm on Farming Simulator 25. Thanks for joining me once again. Righty-ho, straight back-to-back episodes. Had to just buy a little weight for this JCB because we put the compactor on and the JCB started doing a wheelie. So, nice new weight for the JCB, even though at some point we are going to get rid of the JCB. But hey-ho, whoops, that's not the right button. Let's jump back in said Massey. So, last episode was an absolute debacle, as usual, whenever I do anything that I've never done before, because I am a tool. How am I going to reverse into here, I wonder, without bumping into stuff? He says bumping into the first thing that he wanted to not bump into. Let's have a think about this, because this is tight like Tony Tiger. Can we squeeze this down there? Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Swing around, swing around. Yes, good girl. Okay, let's get this in here. And then once we've got this in here, I'm going to go up and test the moisture again in our new sunflower fields, see where they're at. We should have put this a bit forward really, and then could have pushed it back with the weight. Go on. And this is where, you know, we're laughing here because I mean there's so much already in here just from one. I mean, you know, it's just that's just a headland. You know, like this is definitely the way to do silage, isn't it? I think you just get this one field once every kind of couple of years, and it's just fill it up and off we go. Because we're not going to go through all this silage within a year, I don't think, even with the animal feed up to 200%. Right, that's locked off. So if let's just see. I mean, there's not much point doing this whilst it's in here, I guess, but so I just want to see how it works. Now, don't do the weight. Don't lower the weight. We want to lower that at the back. Oh my god, that is not going to work very well. This needs to be on at a minimum the Deutz clearly, or the Massey, because she's just not powerful enough. Could have thought you needed a yard tractor that was over 250 horsepower, eh? Blinking heck. Yeah, there's not much point messing about with this at the moment, because it's just not gonna do much for us. Wait, I'm probably taking that too far. So what are we on already? 13%? Yeah. I mean, maybe the way to do it is drive as opposed to reverse. I don't know. Come on, get up the hill. Get up the hill. Because once it's in here, I guess... I wonder how it works as well with... Should I have been putting it in the covered one? Or is ours like, am I going to lose all this? But surely not. But then I guess, well, I don't know, because when you uncover the silos, I guess in normal life, in actual farmers' life, they would just uncover the bits they need, maybe. I don't know. Interesting. We have to have a little look at that. Right, okay, so we're 38%, that'll do for now. Let's stop that there. Let's just go and, what's this? Field calculator. Oh, cool, I forgot about this one. So what number? Field is 49. Field 49 is there. So it would suggest this is going to need, it would need, good God, 33,000 litres of manure or 41,000 litres of slurry, but only 29. I wish we had the BCG. I wish we had the ability to make digest, or digest state, is it? Yeah, that would be useful. Right, what do we want to do? We want to nip up to this field and test it, because we are going to start losing light, which will not make for good visual recordings. 14:51 now, so still over that high. I think we just have to get on with it. I just don't see any other option. At least then I can set the worker off. And B isn't bad. It's not, you know, that isn't the end of the world, is it? So, where, no, that one, not that one, this one. Right. So, lower that, lower that. Steering assist on. This time we are harvesting successfully. Again, we got a straw swath with it as well. So, that is some more money recovered at least, in amongst all the absolute farce that I've created. And yeah, I could use the, I could do me, if I can maybe try and get the headlands done here, and then I can use the trailer that's available to collect these. I hope I can have more than 2 crops in our thing. I might just sell, no, I was going to sell these straight away, wasn't I? I was just going to go and sell it and get the money back and not wait. So this just needs to go, and the same we'll do the same with the straw. We can just get rid of the straw off the bat. We've got time as well. There's 56 hours to go before there's any weather due. That's a great like thing to have, that time of, you know, roughly. And I get with the game it'll make it that it's exact, but you know, my watch can tell me pretty accurately now when, like, where I live is going to get wet. So, you know, when it's going to start raining, you would know. You would be able to see that days in advance. And at the moment, we can't see more than that sort of 24 hours, maybe even slightly less ahead. And I think that's not fair. So whereas this now gives us a genuine example of, right, that's what you've got, like, weather-wise coming in, this is how much time you've got. So that makes a big difference for us. So right, I think we'll start the episode with a good old-fashioned speed cut, and we'll get a couple of headlands in, get some of the sunflowers into the bin, and then I'll go back down and focus on the maize silage, and we'll get these fields emptied. Right then, ladies and gents, that was quite the ball ache, I guess is the right word for it. So essentially all done. So that's the main thing. No weather interruptions. I lost again the key commands dropped off a little bit because I couldn't bring up like notifications and stuff. But yeah, a bit strange. Let's go wash this off, and then I'll very quickly run you through the list of notifications, because we've obviously gone into November. And then I think what we need to do then really is that was a bit too much on the steering. Come on, let's get down here, clean you off. Come on, out we go. Because she is filthy. We also need to probably do the, I think it said air duct was blocked or dirty, so we'll clean it, and then we'll do put some air down there just to clear the vent, but we'll also clean the header off whilst we're here. That's weird. Must be going like perfectly between the gap then. Where is she? Is this the air pressure? Ah, okay. So you don't need that. Do you need any oil? No. You're lube. You're well lubed up. Fair enough. Right, let's get you back in your shed. Out of the way. No point putting any fuel in you, because we don't know when you'll next be used. This is not the way to do this. This needs to be much wider. wing around. There we go. Oh, what up it? Whoa, 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 whoa. For the harvester, not the header. Thank you. Lovely. Oh, I jumped out that without meaning to. Right, let's just close that for a minute. So, notifications that we missed. So, let's have a look here. This where I loaded in the game, Land Rover's knackered, that's fine. So, our husbandries have got a bunch of messages. We spent 160 quid on leasing vehicles. Another cost there. We had the monitor subscriptions come through, but then we said shearing season is complete next shearing in 6 months. So, that's good. So the wool will just build up now over winter. New scheme available, so we'll go and check that out. We had property maintenance of £600. I got no idea what that relates to. We sold 800, call it a grand, call it about £1,200 worth of milk in a day, so that's good. And then that was us doing the Deutschfahrt there. So that's fine. So let's have a very quick look at the policies, because we've gone into a new month. We're still tier B. Have we been punished for something there? Awarded, 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 awarded. Awarded, become available, awarded, scheme available, no longer available. 5 points awarded, scheme no longer available, no longer. Doesn't really been punished for anything, so that's okay. Manure management, current manure stored is 18,000, we're allowed 50, so there we are, that's good. Animal spacing, the calf one was the problem, one that we were worried about. Yeah, fine. Is that right? Yeah, they've currently got 95 meters. They should have 45. Okay, good. So the scheme's available to us. Natural grazing, we're ignoring that. Track the demo. I mean, look at the size of this thing. Class roughly the opportunity for 0-12 for 1 month. Exact. This thing would be hilarious to have on the farm. I'm going to do it just because it's just too funny not to. Because I mean, where is it? I mean, this thing's absurd. It's 585 horsepower and 20, almost 26 ton of tractor. I mean, that is, well, that's going to fit right in. Well, we're going to use it. It's going to be fun. Because why not, eh? Why not? But what we'll do now is we'll take this absolute monstrosity, once it's warmed up, back to the farm. I don't think it's going to have interactive controls, is it? No, it's all giant stuff. We'll hook this up to our baler, and then we'll bale up all that straw, and then we'll go and collect the straw and just sell it straight away, just to help top things up. We do, though, need to, whilst this warms up, I tell you what we could do is, let's have a look here. If we go to our animals, oh no, they're not. That's thank goodness. I thought I had a diseased animal then. So I don't understand this. Why it thinks, is it just saying we got 1 month left to go? Basically, these guys are in a barn, so they're fine. We need the beef pasture now. If I go and stick all these guys. Oh, I forgot to look at the messages, didn't I? Right. Okay. So chicken. So let's have a look here. So that's the me doing all the sheep and everything. So everything below this we can delete. So delete, 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 delete. Contracted foot and mouth. So. Oh my God. I think we just get rid of these two. I'm not even going to try and cure them. Sorry, guys. You ain't worth keeping. Gone. Goodbye. So back to the messages. So there's the contracted foot and mouth. We can delete that. Sold for 263 quid. And then we got chickens. Gave birth to chickens. So that is fine. If we now jump into these, let's work this out then. So if we go the beef barn can hold 50 cows, and we've got 15 over here. Is that right? Yeah. How old is this one? 1 month. So you should be in the calf barn, my friend. We missed you. The rest of you, so you shall say... Why can't we select all? There we go. Select all. Move selected to the beef barn. Confirm yes. The calf barn is over here. That needs some food. Chicken pastures over there. Oh, chickens need some food because we've got now 70 of them. Let's have a look here. Dairy pasture. So the milking parlour can hold 100 cows. Got 16 in it at the moment. Any babies need to be moved out of here? No. Any babies over here? Yes. That's a 1 month there. So you need to go to the calf barn. Confirm. Yep. We then need to select you, select none, select all, and move the selected from the dairy pasture to the milking parlour. Like that. Yep, you're all gone. Goat pasture is what it is. Milking parlour is what it is. Sheep pasture is what it is. So we need to check on the food and all that in a minute. But if we go to the calf barn, any old ones old enough now to come out of there. So we got 1 month, 8 months, 9 months, 4 months, 9 months, 2, 3, 1, 4. Oh, you're old enough. Right, so you need to go to the milking parlour as well. But I don't know if you've got anyone who can help you out getting pregnant over there. We got Red Holstein cow and no Red Holstein bull. We got lots of Ayrshire cows. And we got Shorthorn milker cows. It's not saying no bull available though, is it anymore? So one of them can do the job. It just depends who, really. Okay, good. So they're all with child. They're milking. These two are doing nothing at the moment. And yeah, all right, fine. There's a couple more milkers there. A couple more with babies there. Fine. We're in a good place. I turned this off because my family came home, so I had 10 minutes away from the computer then. Right, let's take this absolute monstrosity through the English countryside back to our farm to do a job and save the wear and tear of our tractors. What's happened to you then? Oh dear. So we've had an overtake gone wrong and they've just got... Oh, that was interesting. They've just caused themselves an absolute drama and a half. Blinking heck, that's a bit tight. Go on, mate. Squeeze through, mate. Breathe in. We'll be alright. Lovely. Yeah, I do. I mean, these massive tractors are lush, aren't they? They're brilliant, but yeah, not probably suited for for these parts, I would suggest. So which way is the train coming from? Over there. This would make quite a good screenshot, I think. Lovely. You never know, that might be our thumbnail. They haven't updated, so that's fine. I did have a look at our baler. Now, I can't remember if we bought our baler on the cheap or not, but it's only worth 31,000, whereas it costs 110 to buy it. Come on, green's gone. Blinking heck, they took their time, didn't they? Yeah, I was sort of thinking, oh, well, I wonder if we could swap the baler out for something else, like another round baler or even a square baler on the second hand and get a bit of a you know, a Brucey bonus on it, but at 31 grand, we ain't getting much for that. And considering we've only got 3 grand in the bank, we're in a bit of a tight spot at the moment. But we'll see how we get on now. If we can get rid of this straw and get that sold. The problem is we moved into November and I've sort of missed a crop window really to plant things. So we're gonna have a bit of a think about how we're gonna deal with that, I guess. Because yeah, it's not ideal, that's for sure. But otherwise, everything is going relatively well. I mean, we're ticking over in terms of the money. That's kind of coming in from the various revenue streams, so that's good. We'll need to move this. Get in there. Come on, up we go. Quite tempted to... That seems really low. Why is it? Yeah, it is really low. Why is it moved? Strange. Yeah, it's tempted to actually stick this in for service, but we'll give it a wait. Plenty of time for the rain comes, so that's good. Again, no interactive control, so we'll just step through the window. Right, let's get this hooked up here. What's that getting stuck on then? On the roof, even though it's not touching the roof, is it? Fair enough. Can you reach? No, brilliant. I'm going to have to super strength this thing towards you. Ridiculous. Right, and then hook that up, hook that up. What on earth is happening? Have I got it like wedged or something? How weird was that? That was proper strange. Right, okay. That reminds me, what I want to look at is slurry. So, calf barn has got nothing, because it doesn't collect slurry. This one has 31,000 litres, but we've also got a tanker full of it, if I remember rightly. And our beef barn has got 11,000 litres. Now, on that basis, that's over 40,000 plus... If I just go and run down to the actual tanker, which is down here somewhere. Cut through the gaps. Which is currently contains... Does it tell me? Mass 4 point... It doesn't tell me, does it? Unless I connect it. Is that right? Annoying. But yeah, if we go on here, and it was field 49, wasn't it? We were looking at up there, which is our biggest field, and is obviously now harvesting these work. Slurry would be 41,000, so we could put all of our slurry out onto that field, which would be really useful. But first things first, we need to go and collect some straw bales. Or, well, we need to go make some straw bales, and then we need to collect them and sell them to keep the bank balance ticking over a little bit, at least. This field looks honking already. Absolutely horrible with its weeds, so that's going to need a bit of work, and probably some slurry as well, actually. Let's have a look. Precision farming. So the pH on it is fine. Oh, I need to buy the thing. Blinking heck. Nitrogen's not too bad. Okay. So maybe it doesn't then. We'll just have to be dealing with this one. Right, I shall... well, let's get to work, isn't it? We've got some straw already in here from the last contract, which reminds me, because we're so desperate for money. Let's see if there's any contracts on the go that we pick up. We got another... Is that round bales? Yeah, round baling contract. That looks pretty good for 6,000. Not particularly challenging. And we've got a big old tractor that can... pull our baler. We don't want to do fertilizing. We don't want to do harvesting. Mowing is still there. 4 grand. I think if we had a massive tethering contract, I'd always take that one, but we don't. So we'll go with the baling for Noah. We'll just accept it. We'll pick that up and I shall get this done. I didn't realise which field this was. This is ridiculous, and I am so glad that we are not using one of our tractors for this job, because this is a joke. None of these bales are going to stay in this field. Not a chance. Absolutely ridiculous. No wonder Noah wanted to put this on a contract. Blinking heck. This is going to be insane. I don't know why the it's so slow to, like, it's like the straw is kind of coming through and not getting picked up first. I don't really understand what's going on today with my farming simulator. It's a bit strange, this, but hey ho. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This might have to be... Yeah, this is ridiculous. Fair play. Right, let's get it done. Get the contract sorted at least. Make some money. And then we'll go back and get all of our bales sorted and go and sell them. Well, that is fate that I took that machine from the shop, really, because there is no way I would have wanted to have done this contract with one of our tractors. Absolutely. I'm not sure we could have. I mean, look at this thing. It's running at 66%. It's a 500 horsepower tractor, and it can barely get up the hill. It's insane. Right, the contract's finished. We may as well just grab the last of this straw, just because that will retain that, I think, then within our baler, because we technically gave some of the our straw for the first bale. So there we go. Right, so let's lift that, turn that off, and close her up. And I mean, those bales are everywhere. They're all the way down there. There's some at the bottom of the wall down there. They are all over the shop. Right, collect. Thanks very much. So I did remember that I didn't set the am I going this way? Yeah. That I hadn't set the blinking silo to drying, so I've done that now at least, so that's at least up and running. So this is our field, isn't it, by here? I'm not concentrating on running over things. So can I... probably not. So like I'm taking a cheeky shortcut, but this is the canola field, isn't it? And I don't know if I can drive over this really. Growth stage 3 of 9. Got weeds in it as well. Damn it! And I don't think did I roll it? Or did I forget to roll it? Oh no, I did. And it was mulch, but... So that's weird. So there's medium weeds. Whoops. Medium weeds. I reckon... No, it's not worth it. Right, so I need to get the weeder out on that. I also need to, because I didn't finish compressing the maize silage down either. But now that we've got this massive tractor, I may as well use this tractor for that job as well. So the bales that are out in the field can wait, because there's no rain due for a little while. So that's good. Let's put our little lights on, at least show some willing that we're pretending to abide by the law. Come on. Yeah, that contract was ridiculous, really. But there we are. I mean, the thing is now, I mean, we're sort of property and toy rich, aren't we? Like, we've got no money in the bank. We're barely making it by each month with the cost of the sort of the monthly costings and fees for animals and whatever else. But actually, we've got an awful lot of equipment now. We've got a lot of kind of land, and we've, you know, we've got a lot of animals and just stuff. We're worth a lot, but we're like paper rich, not money rich, I guess. Is that the saying I'm thinking of? Right, let's turn these blinkers off. Let's give this thing a wash whilst we're here. Whoops. She's been working hard. 24% damage on this. Lovely. And we may as well be kind and wash this beast off. Okay, let's go park this up and then we'll nick the weight off the JCB and get to work at flattening that out and covering it. I mean, this would be a cool tractor to own. There's no choice about it. It's wicked, but absolutely ridiculous for the UK. Right, I think we'll leave that there. There we go. Right, let's get down here. We barely need the weight, really. I mean, with the weight of the actual tractor itself, it seems almost ridiculous, doesn't it? But okay, let's jump into the JCB. Actually, we'll have to pull forward a bit. Then we'll drop the weight off. There we go. Get this. Oh, sorry, girl. I thought you were warm. I don't know why. Park you up by there for the minute. Climb up into this monstrosity. Yeah, we got a lot of jobs to do really now. I've got to be fair. There's quite a lot sort of building up, weeding and doing the slurry and yeah, just a fair bit going on. Right, let's lower this down then. And we'll power up here now. Power. Come on, come on, come on, girl. If this tractor can't get up here, no tractor gets up here, so... I mean, that is just insane. Oh, dear. Come on. Come on. It doesn't get any better than this. Thing is, I don't want to push it out of there, so... Come on, get up the hill. Ah, we're going to have to go the other way, aren't we? Try and drive at it. It's sort of weird driving these, like, tracks, because it sort of skids everywhere. It's really strange. Yep, critical overload. Oh, we've got a big old warning light. And we're only on 45% compacted, so we might just break our demo. Trying to do this. This is not good. Okay, maybe the way to go is reversing up it then. Come on, girl. Up you go. Go on, girl. Get over there. Get over it. Jeez Louise. So we're going to get the £750,000 class stuck in the pit. Oh no. Come on. Get out of there. Get out, get out, get out, get out. There we go. 60%. Blinking heck. This just doesn't want to give up this. Maybe it would be an idea. We'll rest the engine a minute. If we jump into... Where's the Merlot? She's got the bucket on it. Oh, God, I keep forgetting the engines are cold. Maybe we could do something about that hill and reduce it by sort of tipping a bit off the back from the top. Flatten it a little bit that way and then getting it done the other way. Right. The only other issue is all this stuff outside, which we don't like, so we'll scoop some of this up. Like this, and then there we are, like just like that. And chuck that down the back, lift the arm up. And just level it out a bit. Right, leave me to it, I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay. 100,000 litres in there. Now, I mean, when you think about it, if we're using 10,000 litres per feed mix, that's only 10 months of feed, really. So I'm not sure how this is going to work out. We may... I was thinking this would do us, but I don't think it will, unfortunately. Yeah, we may have to do a bit more. So let's just spend a minute planning this now then, right? Because if we have a look at the calendar, we could put... Let's have a look here. We could go with a wheat and plant some of that in. But I don't think it's the way to go. I mean, we've got our canola over there. We've got our 2 grass fields here. We've now got an empty field there, even though it shows that it's not. We've got an empty field there and an empty field there. So I'd be quite tempted. Like, I'd be quite tempted to put silage maize in there now as the biggest field. And then use these two maybe. What went in there? What was originally in there? Was it oats? Sure it was. And yeah, just get these fields ready for planting in, and we could just either go with oat in March and April, or maybe a barley. Like, wouldn't be a terrible thing. Could harvest that then. If we got that in March, we could take that out in August, plant in something different, then maybe... Well, I don't know. Maybe then go for the early wheat in September on the following year. I think that might be the way to go. Just try and keep it a little bit simple with these 2 fields. The problem is, what needs ploughing? clearly that does. So again, like, I'd rather use our massive the massive glass tractor that you got on loan now. Get this field ready, plough that, and if we're going to plough this one, we may as well plough that one as well. And this one's, we've got the time, because when do we plant the silage? May silage in, so that's not until April. So maybe that's the way to go. Put the slurry down on the big one. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to, I might plough all of them, get rid of all these weeds then. So in the meantime, I need to get these animals fed. We also need to go and collect the bales over there. So I could do that. We need to get our weeds out of that field over there. It's quite a lot to do, really, isn't there? Let's have a look. I don't like just leaving stuff out like this, but you don't really have a lot of choice at the moment. There's not much we can do about it until we go for the bigger sheds. These things just don't fit properly into the sheds that we've got either. They're really annoying sizes. Right, let's go and I think we'll do the weeding first, whilst, because that's really pressing, just so that they don't move into a different growth stage. We then grab the bales, and then I think I'll spend the rest of November basically subsoiling with that thing, and getting the ploughed state sorted on all these fields. May as well bring this out now whilst we're here, because it's in the way anyway. Oh, that's rubbish. And I cheated out the door. Can't, like, ever seem to get that right. I always seem to be a little bit too far away. Right, here we go. Lovely. Right, let's lift that so we're not ploughing the garage. And then drop this off out here somewhere. Without hitting the wall, please, mids. That would be a good start. Right, that'll do. Throw that down, jump out. There we go. Oh, cheated. Back in this shed. I'm not going to get this now. I'm going to have to reverse into here and then reverse back around the other way. Yeah, I really do dislike these sheds when you're using like the sort of bigger machinery, but hey ho. Right, there we go, that's close enough. Consider I nudged it. Must be the bloody weeder now, I tell you. Hook that up, lovely. If we get... Right. Close our door. Come on, close. Thank you. Lift her. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Right. So we're going all the way down past the calf shed. And into that field down there. I do love this time of year on this map though. It's just so nice to look at in this sort of autumnal winter. Right, now the question is, do we destroy crops? No, we're okay. Alright, let's lower this. We shall do 3, please, drive. Let's just make sure it's actually doing something. Well, to start with, you're in the wrong field, you pillock. My God. Can you tell I'm tired? I had a horrific night last night. Like, first night after surgery. It was awful. Awful, awful, awful. That, I'm not in the wrong field, am I? Because that says weeds. It definitely said weeds when we stood on it. Why doesn't it say it now? I said it over in that far corner. How weird. Right, okay. Well, there's no point. There's no point running the weeder over this then, is there? Because it was definitely in here, wasn't it? Because it was over in that far corner. But there's no... I don't understand that. But I just stood on like the one section with his bloody weeds. Yeah, look. There we are. The rest of it. It's that one corner that I missed. And it changes to bloody weeds. Medium. But then you come in there and there's no weeds. That is unbelievable. It's that little blue section there. Ah, the hell with you. Oh, God, mids. Mate. Right, I tell you what then, I'm going to grab this big old beast and I'll hook her up to the subsoiler. I think I'll use a worker because then I can go and focus on sorting the animals out and collecting the rest of... Boy, that oversteer is unbelievable. Yeah, sort the animals out, get the straw picked up, the straw bales picked up and sold. Because we have plenty of straw at the moment. And then it'll be good, basically. Whoa, got attacked by my own subsoiler. Come on, get on there. There we go. Right, where am I going? Down here somewhere. To start with. Yeah, it's ironic, isn't it? I mock this tractor, but actually it's really it's the best tractor on the farm by a mile for the jobs at the right moment in time. So, is it worth doing 5 and making your life easier? I think it probably is, mate. Right, can I leave you to it? You actually gonna? Can I trust you to do this right? And then we'll jump in. The Merlot. Where's our feed mixer? Somewhere over there. Not attached to anything, so we will attach the JCB to that. It still hasn't warmed up. Go on, JCB. There we go. Which way round is the... Yes! Come on, girls. That's not good. Right, hook you up. Lovely. Good stuff. Right, so let's see who's most pressing for it. So the milking parlour is going to run out in 1 day, so they're pretty urgent. The beef barn is going to run out in 2 days. And sheep pasture's not looking great. And goat pasture's fine. Chickens... I thought chickens were really low, we saw earlier. It's a bit strange. Calf barn is really good as well. So at least 2 TMR feeds for the cows, so beef and milking, and then we need to get some grass over to the sheep. Keep them ticking over, and then we should be good. Just depends if we've got all the relevant bale types now, but I'm pretty sure we've got enough just to get us by. So, right, let's knock this off. Jump back in the Merlot. I need a different attachment, which is annoyingly over there. I really do need to come up with a better system for storage, don't I? And keeping things in places. Right, drop that off. Let's grab... Can we push this back? Oh, move this thing out of the way. Come on. Come over here. Don't know where I'm going to put you, but... because you're quite annoying. I wonder if I put you there, maybe. So... sort of next to the cow shed. In front of the calves shed. So you're not going to get in the way then. Just skim around that. Come on, Merlo, you can do it. Tuck this right up against it. Lovely. Semi out of the way at least. And that should allow me enough to squeeze by and grab our bale spike. Thank you. Now the question is, should we slurry before subsoiling? I guess you probably should, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we can subsoil, slurry, and then cultivate stroke direct drill, I think, can't we? Right. Let's have a look here. So these are what size? 3.5. So yeah, I mean this isn't much silage at all, is it? So we'll need 2 here. Yeah, so we're putting we get a feed out of this because we can get 4 bales basically. But that'll be it then. That'll be us out in silage until that stuff ferments. Yeah, it's gonna be. It is definitely gonna be tight. There's no worries about that. Why won't that one let me open it? Is it because it's on the forks? Okay, in you go, my girls. Thanking you. Lovely. 7,000 litres of silage in there. Bring this in. Try not to crash mids. Right. We want hay, please, and we'll have 2 of you. And we'll chuck 1 of you at a time into the mixer. Lovely. Try and get a bit of an angle on this turn because it gets me every time. Like so. Stick that down. Grab the top one. And then hopefully drop this off the end of there, like so. Nice. Hop into this and turn this on. Whilst that does that, let's jump back in the Merlot. Go and get ourselves a couple of straw bales. Maybe we might get away with putting 2 in. I don't know. It'll be a bit tight. So we don't want to go over on the straw, do we? So what have we got left in here? So we've got 9,000 litre bales, 5,000 litres. I mean, how many of the sheds need actual straw at the moment? So the calf barn could do with a bit. That doesn't need any. and the beef barn hardly needs any either, so we're better off going with the 5s for now. Well, 2 of those then, and we'll just drop 1 in each time on each of the feeds, because it's about 6,000 litres is about the sweet spot. Right, try not to let these fall off there. Come on then. And just as dusk is falling, or the light is fading on another day on Witcombe Park Farm. Again, I mean, pretty productive day, you know, not a bad one. Got quite a lot done this episode, so pretty pleased about that. And yeah, I'll sort of get a few bits and bobs sorted now off camera. I think I'll put that. Yeah, I'm gonna put that class through its paces and let that do all the sort of grunt work for me when it comes to the subsoiling, because it just makes sense, really. Why is this forage stretched? Why is it? Ah, that's why it's still mixing. There we go, TMR. That's what we like. Need to launch that bale in here, really, as well, because it's a little bit in the way, isn't it? Tip side is left, so why isn't it giving me... There we go. There we go. Go on, girl. Have some dinner. Right, let's see what this will say once you've got the pullet in you. Just so we understand roughly what our feeding rates are like now. So, where are we? Milking parlour. For a full hit, that'll give it basically 3 days. So, it's not too bad. Start of every month, get a feed, and we'll be alright. Should just see us through the 3 days. Swing back around here and go again. But I won't put you through that. I think we'll call it a day there. There's quite a lot to do in the meantime. I may or may not bring you back in for some of it, or we may just sort of box on now through the winter, and I'll get us all set up and prepped for planting season. It's weird how the light is changing depending where I'm standing. This looks a bit horrible. That's a little bit better, isn't it? But there we are. We'll call it a day there. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you are new to the channel, please consider giving it a subscribe. If you are a returning viewer, you know the rules. If you watched us before and you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's the easiest way to support the channel. It is completely free. You don't even need to have notifications on, but it will do a massive, massive, massive lot of help to me. Thank you ever so much to all of you who support the channel already. 2,700 subs is mind-blowing. Paying members who are the reason that I keep going and are the lifeblood of the channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you do want to support the channel like that as well, and just like they do, then please head over to Ko-fi and you can find details on how to do that there, or sign up via the YouTube membership. But Ko-fi is generally a better way to go. Other than that, we shall call it a day. Don't forget, if it's made you smile, if you've taken anything from it, if you've laughed at me, please give it a like and help me out. But otherwise, be happy, stay safe, and we will speak again soon. Take care.